How is it going, ladies and gents? I have a match for you against HouseOfWolves100, and since the pinch berries got released, that was a while back, but since I've actually started using them on stuff like Simi-Sage, Simi-Seer, and I think I've used it on a couple of other things. I think I tried Ledian, but that didn't work out too well. But I kind of thought, okay, there's one guy in PU who can actually benefit from this quite a bit, and that's Bibarel, my friends. Bibarel has the simple ability, so whatever stat boosts you get, they get doubled. I guess you could do it with Swoobat as well if you wanted, but Swoobat gets Calm Mind, so it doesn't necessarily need that. But I figured if I do Bibarel with, like, a workup, just as an equivalent to Sword Stance, I guess, and then 2 attacking moves, Endure to make sure I get down to that Select Berry, and now that I've got the Select Berry, I can then go for a sweep from there, so that was kind of the mentality behind it, but we will see how it goes. In comes the Wormadam. That can take a waterfall for days. Everyone knows Wormadam is the best wall in PU. Wormadam it! Now I've got to go to Monferno. Goes for Toxic. I guess Toxic would have been good on anything, so, you know, it was a pretty safe play to go for. Now, I'm just going to go for a Flamethrower this turn. Actually, no, I think on this turn, Flamethrower is way too obvious. There's no way a Wormadam's going to stay in and take a Flamethrower, so I'm going to go to Seviper. That was also to kind of scout for the Protect to see if he had it. But he does go to Tentacle, and that kind of works out for me because I can go for Earthquake. That's going to straight just Oko Tentacle. Like, Tentacle, it's not a one-way thing on my channel. Tentacle dies every battle, but it's not necessarily always my Tentacle. But either way, in comes Mr. Mime. I believe here he was scouting for Sucker Punch. That's my only explanation to this move, but I'm going to switch out. I do actually have Sucker Punch, but I thought he might go for, like, Sub or something, so I figured, okay, I'll just go to Grumpig and then go from there. Now, this move kind of confused me. Now, I did predict him to have Stealth Rock, but bizarrely, he does outspeed me. Now, at the time, I kind of thought, okay, well, it's probably like max speed, max special attack, and it just has Stealth Rock just as sort of a filler move. That's not completely out of the question. I mean, that could happen. You'll see later on, it's actually a different kind of set. You'll see a bit later, but I go to Sandshrew here. I don't know what I predicted. I think maybe Return or something, and I kind of figured, okay, if I go to Sandshrew, I can just hopefully spin away the rocks, but no, it goes to Mr. Mime. Obviously, I got to switch out, so I'm going to go to my Grumpig. He makes a great play here and goes for Trick. I didn't even consider that as a possibility for Mr. Mime, so, you know, now my Grumpig is pretty much useless. It is a defensive set. But now I figure, okay, he's not going to go for a Psychic type move, so I'm just going to go to Seviper. It just looks like Seviper just, like, ate the Pokeball there as Mr. Mime went back into it. That was weird. Now I go for Poison Jab on the Ordino. I'm not worried by Ordino whatsoever. However, it turns out he's actually an offensive set, which is the only offensive Ordino I've ever seen. It does make sense. If you have Calm Mind, you've already got decent bulk, and you can have Life Orb with Regenerator, so in a way, yeah, I understand the set. It kind of works. So I go to Grumpig to take whatever special hit, and then from there I can go for a T-Wave. I didn't feel like going for Psychic because he did still have this Mr. Mime around, and I thought, why not go for a T-Wave? I don't think his Ordino will have Heal Bell if it is a Calm Mindset, so, you know, that's going to be great for me. Now here, this was a massive over-prediction, right? Obviously he knows I'm going to switch because I'm locked into T-Wave. I thought that he would, like, I thought Signal Beam would be his ideal move. So I thought, okay, he'll predict me to go to Monferno, predicting Signal Beam. So he'll go for Psychic, right? So I thought Shiftry was a safe switch, but nah, it turns out he just goes for Focus Blast and just wrecks me, so, you know, fair enough, good play. Now I can go to Seviper. I really wish I went for Sucker Punch here, because as far as he's concerned, I haven't got it. So, you know, going for Poison Jab wasn't really necessary. He was probably going to stay in and try and kill me, so, you know, I guess I could have kept around Seviper for a bit longer there, but not too big a deal. I do have Bibarel, who's going to get a nice little cheeky kill on the Mr. Mime here. Go for a turn, just take him out. That is going to be the end of Mr. Mime. Now Bibarel, watch Bibarel's HP, because that HP there is very important, as you'll see towards the end, but Now I'm going to go to Grumpig because it can take any special hit. Ordino is not a threat at all. He goes for Thunderbolt. That's fine. I kind of figured if he's got Surf, it's either going to be like Ice Beam or Thunderbolt. But now I just go for a Psychic. I don't really feel like going for T-Wave because it's already slow as hell already. Goes for Surf, and that's going to take me out from there, which is fine. I am not particularly worried. Grumpig, he did his job well. I'm happy with that. Go to Monferno. Monferno, the hugest threat, is that even a word? In the PU tier, go for a Flamethrower, and that is going to take him out from there. See, normally an Ordino would probably be able to take that because they're bulky as all hell, but given that it's an offensive set, yeah, not going to take that. Now he goes to Gigalith. I don't really want to... I guess I could go for HP Grass, but he's going to have Sturdy anyway, and I didn't expect this. I didn't expect a Rock Polish set. And actually, tell you the truth, Gigalith, I think, is probably one of the better Rock Polishers. It's not like quad weak to anything, and it does have pretty good attack. It's got Sturdy, so I think as long as your opponent doesn't have a Sandshrew that can live on 1 HP, yes! Shrew Manchu doing his job there, living on 1 HP, then I think Gigalith could do some potentially good damage. Now he goes to Wormadam. Now, this move here, I feel like was important. I go for Knockoff, right? I could have gone for Rapid Spin. I don't know if that was too big a deal at the time, because I thought, okay, I can kill Wormadam with... What have I got left? Monferno? Yeah, I can just easily Flamethrower that, and then go for another Flamethrower on the Camerupt, because he'll probably die after a couple from there. So he does go to the Camerupt now, go for Flamethrower, and you see it does a decent amount of damage. Like, it's nothing to shake your head at. It does look like to be an offensive Camerupt, though, from the speed earlier, so... You know, what I didn't expect was that he's actually Scarfed, so... You know, the name Trollcano does come into play here, where he trolls you by thinking he's a defensive set with Stealth Rocks, and lo and behold, it's a Choice Scarfer. Now, here's the fun part. Bibarel versus Camerupt. He's already shown himself to be Scarfed, so he's definitely faster. An Earth Power does around about that much damage to a Bibarel. Therefore, I could potentially live. It's like a 50-50 chance. I need to go for Work Up this turn and then Endure to get my Selakberry, so I can outspeed this and then kill off the Wormadam with a +2 return. So I guess for Earth Power, this is the crucial moment, my friends. What is going to happen? Oh, Bibarel's dead. What a shame. No. That was a 50-50 chance, really. Flip a coin. Had I gone for Rapid Spin the last turn, maybe I would have had a better chance. Well, I would have had a better chance, but maybe Bibarel would have lived depending on min-max damage, whatever, but... No, I think it was a good game. It was a great game nonetheless. I mean, had I got off that potential Work Up then Endure, yeah, pretty sure I could have taken out the last two, but it was close either way. He definitely made some good plays with the Mr. Mime, and that Wormadam was pretty good at walling me, so, you know, gotta hand it to him. That was a pretty cool team. So, hope you enjoyed the match, and with that being said, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.